Daily Devotionals for April 18th. Today's scripture reading will be Genesis 12, verses 1 through 4. I'm not going to read all of this, but I want to say that just yesterday the Lord told me to study about Lot and Jacob. So I began with Lot. Now, Abram, this is about Abram, verse 1. The Lord spoke to him and said, "Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house to a land that I will show you." And he goes on to say that he would make him a great nation. Those that bless him, he would bless, and those who curse him, that God would curse. Verse 4. So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. Now see, I don't think that God ever intended for Lot to go with him. Lot was his nephew. I believe he was saying for Abram and Sarai to leave, because he said, get out of your country, from your family. Sometimes the Lord is going to separate you from your family, okay? You may not like that, but he may need to do that so that you can come into the fullness of what you were called to do. Now, of course, they left, and then Lot and Lot's herdsmen and Abram's herdsmen argued all the time, whatever, so then they had to separate. Now here in chapter 13, verse 14, and the Lord said to Abram, after Lot had separated from him, lift your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward, southward, eastward, and westward. Here he's going to give him all this land, and he would make him prosperous, and the descendants would be as the dust of the earth. So God wanted to prosper him in a fullness from the beginning, but I think that, Abram kind of missed it on that when he took his nephew, and I can understand that. Out of compassion, he took his nephew. Now, this is something the Lord gave me. This is this year's shepherd's rod. Something the Lord gave me is about doors of opportunity. He said the doors of opportunity, and this applies to us, doors of opportunity are opening for his bride to enter through. She's being given choices to make, and depending on the choices she makes will determine the amount of victory she receives, 30, 60, or 100-fold. So you see, Abram could not walk in the 100-fold until he departed from Lot. He was told to depart from his family. He left the land, but he took, his nephew with him. So oftentimes, and you may find this is something that the Lord is doing in this season, he may be separating you from something, from a person, from a situation, from an institution, from a job. It may be anything. He may be separating you so that he can bless you, but he can't bless you in the place that you are. He has to relocate you away from things so that he can fully have your attention and get you to abide totally in him, away from what was familiar. Okay, so we all may have our lot. You ever hear that expression? Well, that's just my lot in life. Well, I always think it refers to that. It was like a burden he took with him, which he didn't need to. Lot caused him kind of a lot of problems. So, all right, just think about that. So till tomorrow, be blessed.